Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Outfit Analyst, where I bring you into my world of shopping, styling, and how to analyze your clothing pieces for your closet. I want to continue to talk about the preparation it takes to get you into the store. In the first video, I was able to touch on the large parts of preparing, such as values, and those included sustainability, quality, design, price, and accessibility. And we also talked about the store aesthetics and how you can best find a store that matches you, and how they embody your personality and your descriptive words and how those translate into your clothing. And not every store is going to be you through and through. I would suggest watching the first video and then hop back on to this one. So now it's like we're almost at the store and you're asking me what's next. I want to talk about your energy and your mindset. Like, I can just envision myself before I go into a store. Before you enter in those doors, I need you to have confidence, hope, and open mind in thinking objectively, because you're gonna see things and have, like, you're gonna be a little reluctant. But if you see the possibility in something that's leading you to greatness, because now you got something that you didn't think that you were gonna get. The next thing I'm talking about is the time you give yourself. You need to give yourself like a half a day. Don't go have an appointment right after, because you're not going to see everything in the store. You're gonna rush. You're not gonna try anything on, and you're gonna miss out on so much. And that's not the only obstacle. It's overwhelming stores. Overwhelming stores, or something like Zara, where things are thrown everywhere, or just the amount that is there is very hard to concentrate. So if you're like me and you get distracted, you need to have a talk with yourself, like, hey girl, you're here for staple pieces, you're here for a dress, you're here for heels, anything, because it's just sensory overload. And my tip, you have to touch everything. As well as that you're looking at everything, touch everything. And that's how I find good things when I'm thrifting. Everybody asks me how do I find these things. Touching, because if things are like stacked together, you're not going to see them, but you sure are touching them. Maybe science will tell you, like, if also you're looking and touching, something is going to like ignite in your your ideas, your thoughts, And y'all know how I feel about texture. So after you touch everything, the next step is to try something on. That fitting room or bedroom is a very vulnerable place. And it's you, it's the mirror in your mind. Give yourself some grace. Not everything is gonna fit the way you imagine it. And it's not you, it's the clothes. We all have things about our bodies that make us insecure, or we're just not feeling. But when you start to feel uncomfortable or defeated, I would take a break, because it's gonna just cause a lot more, emotions. But I would ask for help. And that's either from an associate or a friend. I would lean more towards friend. And I'm gonna say this twice. Pick a friend who knows you and has taste. A friend who knows you and has taste. I'm all about somebody who's helpful and honest, and two hands are better than one when you're collaborating. Everybody's perspectives and ideas are gonna be different, so you never know what you're gonna end up with. I did not forget about online shopping preparation, so we're gonna get into that now. Online shopping, I know most of us, that's where we live. It's more convenient, the options overload, and sales. So that leads me to my first topic, is sales and reward points. Once you become an avid shopper like me, there's loyalist points, you get a lot of extra incentives to shop. The best place to get reward dollars is Bloomingdale's. Is real money. It's honestly a little stupid. But anyways, the next one is Nordstrom. And also, guys, you can buy a lot of things, return them, and you still get your Nordy notes. I'm not trying to have them change it or anything, but that's real money. It's just free money. It's ridiculous. The next two that I would have good reward programs, or sales, like they would put you in a private sale, is Essence, Farfetch, and Shopbop. Essence just keeps track of how much you spend, and they just send you an email like, hey girl, here's a sale. Shopbop, again, it's like a gold, silver, whatever, and that's just like better shipping and access to sell, and so with Farfetch. So before you go to any website, go to your email, promotions tab, look for back in stock, sale, new this is releasing. I know that tab is disgusting. They honestly need to leave us alone, but the sales and the back in stocks, it be in there. So I'll go there first. And I know if I'm talking about sales, I know 30% is not a lot, and it's a very popular opinion that it's on sale. But really, when the 30% off is really the quality of the actual clothing, I think, because you know they have to upsell, and it's tax and shipping. So it's still a sale. A win is a win, a sale is a sale. Okay, and back to Essence, tip and warning. So again, like I said, they keep track of how much you spend, but on their sales, I don't know if they got bots, they got people, but they know their demand and they know if something's not selling. So you need to watch their prices like flights. If a heel is $497 one day, I guarantee you in a week it's gonna be $518. So you gotta watch them, stay alert. They yo-yo back and forth. Okay, now to the sites. There's thousands and thousands of options, and it feels like it's never ending, and it's still overwhelming. So I would still say the same tip that I said in the store. Take your time. It's gonna look the same. The models are gonna look the same. The clothing is gonna look the same. You're not gonna know if something is edgy or not. So I would scroll slow until you can like zoom past pretty fast. So my next tip is somewhat common sense, but also it doesn't work all the time. I go into Google. If I'm looking for something specific, I type in the most descriptive words as I can. And it's like a lazy girl tip, but also work smarter, not harder. So for instance, my mohair outfit, I really didn't know what I wanted, but I knew I wanted a statement piece. So I typed in statement skirt. I typed in knit skirt. I typed in asymmetric. I started to think of other silhouettes that I was thinking of. But nothing was really for me. So after nothing was for me, I would say go onto those websites that thought you wanted that item and then go through those skirts again, because they don't know you. Their website, if they think you're looking for a knit skirt, there's something else that's technically knit that's not showing up. Do you get what I mean? So that's an easy way to like hunt down things. My next tip is organization. And I think I'm the most organized chaos person you'll ever meet, because like stuff is everywhere. But yeah, if you look at my phone and you look at my wish list online, everything is categorized, labeled, is all in there, because I'm not trying to lose anything that I like, and you shouldn't either. So when you're making your wish list, you know the internet is tracking us. So when you heart something, you know it's gonna pop back up, it's gonna be in your email, and it's gonna remind you like, hey girl, you like this top, and it's still there. If you don't heart anything and you put it in your cart, you know carts disappear and you have to go. It's wasting time. Again, the internet and all the searching is already too much. My last tip for online shopping is to get a broader view. I know not everybody has access to Adobe Photoshop, but there's a lot of apps out there for outfitting. So with online, when you're not in the store, you can't put things next to each other to see the color, to see how they look together, or on yourself, you're always waiting for it to come in the mail. So I would utilize outfitting things together. I even have one of my old coworkers calling it the Nikki Pettis way, and it's really not just my way. I think a lot of people do it, but it just changes people's like visions on things. Like he no longer puts outfits together how he used to. He only does them in Photoshop. So that's my next advice, is to just lay it out, especially if you're going on a trip and you have 2 outfits a day. Label it, you know, day, night, with online shopping, because if you overshop, well, y'all know I believe in options, and I'm gonna get into that in the next video, but it's just best to really see the top and the bottom with the shoes, the bag. I'm gonna find what those apps are called and link them below and see what the best one is. And you can also use the closets you already have in mixing and matching. Thank you for watching this video, volume 2 on how to shop. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be talking about more preparation. It's like, girl, how much can you prepare? How much can you prepare? So much, so much. I'm gonna continue to talk about what you envision for your closet and what you need, because those are two different things. Wants and needs, guys. So I'm excited to see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. How many takes does it take?